Hi, it's Trixie. We're gonna get in drag for We Haul Pride. It's Sunday. It's We Haul Pride today. You guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. The universe does not want me to succeed. I'm so sick today, but I have to do We Haul Pride. I literally woke up and thought of all the ways of canceling, and I was like, no, we're gonna pull through. It's a 40-minute set, so I just have to get in drag. I have my set planned out. I'm doing like this new like outfit that's gonna be my Solid Pink Disco outfit for the month. So it's like this pink bustier, and it's kind of this like Marie Antoinette vibe, but it's a little bit Christina Aguilera, Lady Marmalade. It's a little bit like Telephone Gaga. It's a little bit of a lot of things that I love. I think I wanna do this big bright pink mouth. And I don't want to do pink cheeks and pink eyes. I think that's a lot. So I think I want to do big, nasty, dark, black and white smoky eyes, like black, silver, white. And then like a little bright magenta mouth with some hot, hot pink cheeks. That's what I think I want to do. So I'm gonna glue my brows down. Honestly, I'm gonna start foundation. We're gonna skip around today because I have my real kit here. You guys saw me pack this kit just a couple videos ago. Right here. So I'm just gonna actually pull from it because I mean, I'm only home for one day, so it's not worth unpacking, repacking the kit. So I'm gonna put on some of this foundation and glue down my brows, and we're gonna be right back. So I look fucking crazy, but honestly, work. This is a big, huge We Haul Pride. It's outdoors. The great thing about these gigs where I don't ever see anyone up close is that I get to put on makeup for like far, far away. What do you call them? Megatrons? Jumbotrons? Trons. I'm thinking of makeup far away, so I went really dark and thin with the brows, went really dark with the contour, and basically I don't know. I'm gonna show you guys some new stuff I've been doing. I do want to do blush, and so I'm gonna jump into this Choose Me, Pick Me, Love Me, which I learned from doing a video for you fine people, that is from Grey's Anatomy? Yes. So thank you for telling me that. I'm just gonna grab some brushes. And my dream here would be to do, there's a cream blush in here. And we have Dollface from Trixie Cosmetics, which is actually really similar to this. And I love Dollface, so I was like, let me do this. Oh yeah. I've been doing a lot of blush lately. I don't know. Lately I look so crazy in drag, you guys. I mean, I know like I always do, but lately for Solid Pink Discos, you guys, up close, like when I look in the mirror, I'm like, you look insane. I look like Bob Baker's Marionette Theater, for real. I look so crazy lately. But again, these big, dark, like Solid Pink Discos, we just did Boston, which was like 1,800 people sold out. And this, you know, it's dark, there's smoke and smoke and clouds and like lasers. And so I'm like putting on heavy dark makeup because I'm like, it's like, honestly, I look like little pound cake most of the time, so whatever. And then lately to get my under eye to be really, so you guys know I normally set my makeup with this Anastasia Beverly Hills banana powder. Lately, I have been setting it with my Studio Fix powder from MAC or just under the eyes. So that way before I do setting powder, I've been like pressed powder under the eye just to help make it really bright. And then, you know, I'll go in and do for the rest of the face this. Got my Trixie Cosmetics puff here, and I love this for days when I'm doing a lot of coverage because these are really thick. So it's like taking a little, like honestly, like a little throw pillow from your couch and like beating your head with it and really just using the monitor as a mirror. That's what I mean. These big venues, these outdoor faraway venues, it's like a license to kill. I'm like, nobody's gonna see me up close. They get what they get. I f***ing dare you. I f***ing dare you to come up to me during Pride and tell me that I don't meet the standards of how you think I should look. I f***ing dare you. I'd be like Adele when that guy yelled Pride at her concert. Could you imagine? Could you imagine yelling Pride to Adele? Like, good luck. I thought she let him off easy. I would have kicked him out. I'm sorry. Whenever somebody interrupts me during my show and yells something crazy, I always go, oh yeah, these people bought these tickets a year ago because they wanted to come here and hear your ass. Like, shut up. I'm so negative. You guys, I'm so sick. I just feel like I'm dying. I feel like I am gonna die. And we're gonna look back on my YouTube channel and we're gonna be like, oh yeah, look, they looked really sick there, wow. It's like when you watch Poltergeist 3 and you're like, oh yeah, that little girl was about to die. You know? And Pride is fun. Every drag queen will tell you, Pride is where you lose touch with reality. It's like time doesn't matter. Like everything just gets wild. I normally don't do like foundation first like this. I'm gonna be using some of my play pigments to get ready. And so like, because those are liquid shadows, it's really easy to throw it over powder. Can I have a hand mirror, Mina? And can you just like alcohol it? I think the one sitting there is so dirty. Somebody keeps holding hand mirrors and hairspraying them. Somebody. Yeah, these brows are very approximately covered today. Oh yeah. You guys, it's Brandon. Hi.
happy pride, with my camera, happy pride.
We're using this little CoverGirl. You know, I just saw Manny was in a CoverGirl ad, and you guys, one of my dreams, one of my lifelong dreams, wildest dreams, would be to be a model for CoverGirl. I think I would just die. Someday when I'm like old and crinkly, I'd be like, oh, what did you do with your life? Oh, that's cool. I was a model for CoverGirl. You know, like Rihanna, you know, like, I'm so bad at celebrity names. One of the benefits of having David in my life, he always knows celebrities, but I never know who anybody is, and it's horrible. It's like that scene in Devil Wears Prada, like I never know who anybody is. And not in a cool way, not in like I'm too cool, I don't pay attention. Brain damage and trauma. I'm like, who is that person? David's like, that's Jan. I'm like, oh, hi Jan. We just did a Solid Pink Disco with Jan this week and she was amazing. I don't know why people hate her so much. Just kidding. That's so ugh. Okay. My eyebrows, we're gonna talk oatmeal today. We can't get into it. I do want to put more blush on though. I'm gonna open back up into this baby, and this is Pick Me. This thing is so fierce. We used this in that one video backstage at a Bald and the Beautiful, I think. Ugh. Let's put the fucking blush on, whore. Put it on, whore. I'm in a heavy makeup journey lately. You know, for a while I was turning into a woman. Like that's over. Just more is more. I think it's because I just feel like I look so bad recently that I'm just like, well, just put on a lot. Because that way, even though you look bad, people are like, well, you tried. I'm gonna take my black play pigment here. This is Game Over. Game Over. I'm gonna start doing some of my little shapes I wanna do. Now, if you guys are brand new here, play pigments are from Trixie Cosmetics, and they're great because they have a tiny window of playtime. So if you're like me and you wanna move the product around, but you don't wanna sit here and like wait for it to dry, as you play with it, it sets. So you see, as I'm pushing it into my poorly covered eyebrows, it dries matte, it minimizes texture, and it does not lose its color profile. Just see how it stays nice and true gray, true black gray as it blends out. Isn't that pretty? And now instead of f***ing around with black eyeshadow, that's done. Isn't that great? I'm gonna look insane today. I can feel it. But I was like in bed last night thinking about this, and I was like, this look is like this bustier with like, you know, I don't know, what do I want to serve? And I was like, I've been doing a lot of blue eyeshadow and I was kind of bored of it. So I was like, well, I kind of want to do a black gray thing. So I think it's going to be a little bit Marie Antoinette, a little bit, you know, I got a little inspired when I saw Madonna and I was like thinking about like, oh, I've never done a Marie Antoinette look. Like I've never done a cone bra. I've never done lingerie. I've never done spikes. And then that made me think of like Gaga Telephone. And then that made me think of like Marina and the Diamonds with like her kind of like roller set look with like her white face. I was just doing kind of like a mental deep dive of like a bunch of stuff I've never done, but that I love. And that's how this look came about. Amy built this look and stoned the hell out of it. You want to talk last minute? I had this idea like 2 weeks ago and this costume arrived today. When you see it, I mean, Amy built it from scratch, you know, like a very small window of time. So it's pretty impressive. I know this is dark, but like I said, this is far away. I really want like a white brow bone, black crease, white lid. Whoosh. I really want to like give it, get a makeup artist. You guys think I should finally bite the bullet and just get a makeup artist? I feel like that's what everyone does. I don't know. I like doing my own. I was talking to Chapel Roan about this. Did you guys know Chapel, she does her own makeup. Even for her album covers and stuff, she does a lot of her own makeup. And I was like, I think that's cool. I think it's cool to do her makeup. And honestly, this is like not me slinging arrows at other brand owners or anything. I just feel like if you own a makeup company and you make products, but you don't do your own makeup, I'm a little like, I don't know. I just feel like once I stop using the tools myself, where's my authority? Where's my like experience? Besides, I have to learn a lot of things the hard way. I just feel like with makeup, everything takes me twice as long to get good at. And I have to learn it the real way, the hard way in front of people now because, you know, everybody's watching. So usually if I make a mistake, usually later I have to watch the mistake back in old footage or on a picture and I'm like, oh, that looks like oh good, that was in front of a lot of people, perfect. That looks nice. I'm gonna do underneath here a little. Oh yeah. And I love the way these play pigments behave over powder. You guys know a lot of liquid shadows or cream products really don't perform well on powder, but the play pigments are great because they really do perform well over powder. Look at her. Ooh, that's gonna be hot and sexy. And lately I've been closing up the white a little bit, but today I really wanna do big. So I'm gonna drop this black down a little further than usual, and I'm gonna make the white under my eye like white glitter. It's gonna be obnoxious. And I'm gonna do a lot of bottom lashes today. I'm gonna look nasty today, you guys. I'm actually thinking I'm gonna look bad, but like, I don't know, recently I've been into looking a little gross. Now I know what you're thinking, really bitch, just recently? But yes, recently I've been like, I don't know, I'm a little bored of trying to look attractive. I'm a drag queen and sometimes I like to look a little gross. So I think today I'm gonna look a little gross. These are so great. Whoever makes these, thank you. And as you guys know, I'm just giving you guys a warning. You guys know my break is coming up, and I've never taken a break from YouTube. I've never taken a break from drag, and it will be a full break. I will quit social media for several months. No content, no videos, no podcast. It will be intense. When I first started coming up with the idea for the break, I was like, I'm gonna keep doing YouTube and I'm gonna keep doing the podcast. And then I was like, that's not a break, Mary. But the channel will continue. I don't want to give away everything, but I might not be here, but we have a lot of planned in my absence. This studio will still be bustling. Let's be honest, I bet you the views are gonna be so high when I'm gone that you're gonna be like, hey, Nick's gonna be like, the best thing for the channel is for you to stay away. Stay away, bitch. But I'm gonna delete Instagram from my phone. I'm gonna delete YouTube from my phone. I'm gonna be like gone. I'm gonna be out of touch of memes, you guys. Like, I'm gonna have to come back and like, you guys are gonna have to educate me about like, do you know how many memes I'm gonna miss on gay Twitter in 3 months? Like, that's years. That's years and years. All right, this is looking pretty good. I'm gonna go in with my Player One play pigment, which is a white. I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand. I love my palette, but sometimes when I'm hurrying, I love to just throw it on the back of my hand. Doing a little bit of play pigment under the brow. Do you see how it just like lifts it out more? Thank you. Fina's here. Do you want to say hi?
Sorry, I was dressed for the gym.
Literally, Fina was on the way to the gym, and I was like, Fina, I'm sick. Can you come help me get ready for Pride? And she dropped everything to come here, so thank you. This is looking pretty good. I'm gonna set under the brow bone here. I did Player One, but I just really want it to look powdery and powdered. So I'm gonna take that stage white from one size and really plug that sucker into the brow bone. This is gonna be a lot. This makeup's gonna be really a lot today. It's gonna be really gross. I'm gonna take a tiny bit of one of my face powders here for Makeup Forever. I'm gonna try to be a good makeup artist and use it just between the black and this cream, just kind of buff it out so it doesn't look so black on white, because that's really hard to ever make look buttery. Do a little bit of that, like that. Just softens. What if I started pronouncing the T in that? Softens. Ooh, I'm about to look horrible today. Okay, got my little Urban Decay brow blade. Gonna finish this little end of the brow. I mean, this isn't a disclaimer, but I just wanna remind you guys, this makeup will be very far away from people. That's why this is so intense. All right, so I'm gonna do some of my black and white liner here. I'm gonna use Hotline. You guys have seen it a million times, and we are gonna restock it, and we'll be right back. Hello. You guys, I'm just doing some mascara. This is one size. This is Fantasize mascara. I have my little Trixie Cosmetics. Oh, look at that. It's disgusting. I recommend you wash yours. Mine's Miss Nasty. It's okay. I'm gonna do some big bottom lashes, you guys. My dream is to do some white liner right here, but I don't know. I don't wanna mess it up. I kinda wanna do a special mouth. Like, I kinda wanna do Queen of Hearts mouth, like a little boop boop. I don't know though. I feel like that's gonna look corny boots. I feel like that's like for cute little clean makeup girls who are just like, my makeup's a little different. When you look like I do when you try to do something like that, it's like, oh bitch, you look like Petunia Pig, who's not hot. Like, and it's not because she's a pig. She's just like black braids. She's like not sexy. You know, there's some cartoons that's a drag queen you want to look like. There's some you don't. She's not a gorgeous girl. You guys, I'm gonna take my Disco After Dark palette. I'm just gonna take the black in this. And I love the play pigments because I don't have to mess around with black eyeshadows, but I just want to soften this on the bottom a little bit, this bottom line. Let's do some bottom lashes. These are Who Knows, random, unnamed, chopped in half bottom lashes that I'm just using because they're just here. So let's just do it. And you know, I can't really travel with these because they're paper, but I love wearing them. So I'm gonna wear these today too, these papery ones. When I wore these in this video, the Atlantis video, you guys loved them. So Ellis Atlantis. Yeah, these are That's Too Gay lashes. And I mean, aren't they cool, you guys? Like, look how great. Don't they look like they're like made for my eyes? Like, look how they snatch the eye like up and out. Isn't it fierce? I would love to travel with them, but because they're paper, I just feel like for Solid Pink Disco, I mean, when I take off that gown for Solid Pink Disco, you guys, it hits the floor and it sounds like one of those fishing boats when they catch a squid and it hits the poop deck and it sounds like just a bunch of jelly jars hitting the ground. I don't know. I just feel like if I sweat these paper lashes out, they're gonna be disgusting in like 2 seconds. That looks pretty good. This makes me wanna go harder on the blush though. Do you like how blush for me is a process of putting it on 3 or 4 times? It's really getting here, bitch. Oh, yes. Bitch. You guys, like I said, because whenever I feel sick in drag, I end up putting a lot of makeup on because I have to try to tap into like some part of myself that can like feel the pussy and like, ugh, that is so hot. Look at that. Whew. Love. Live, laugh, love. I do want to do some white glitter under my eyes. So I have MAC Iridescent White here. This is an oldie. I don't think they make this anymore. I think I've told this story before. I think Fina and I were on tour and they discontinued this. And didn't we go buy like all of these in Australia? Yeah, we bought like 6 of these. We bought everything in the store they had. It's so beautiful. It's not eye safe, but I'm wearing it really far under my eye. It's fine. You guys, I am really sick. Do you think I'm gonna shit myself at WeHo Pride? And more importantly, do you think I'm the only one there who has? I really don't think so. You know what? I don't live for this glitter the way I thought I did. I thought I loved it way more than this, and I don't see it for her. I don't know. I have been using that lit glitter Barbie Shops, which I think is just the best. Yeah, this just really isn't giving me like everything I've ever needed. It's fine, it's white glitter. I don't know why I gagged for this for so long. The truth comes out. People change. People fucking change, let me tell you. Let me tell you. The people who you don't want to change do change, and the people who you need to change stay exactly the same. Okay? Staunchly self-destructive.
It's very pointed.
And I'm talking about you, Nick. Nick, when are you gonna come on the channel and show people your muscles? You guys, Nick is really buff now, and I want you guys to treat him exactly the same. He's still a person.
I don't.
Oh, okay. Okay, then treat Nick like a whore. Wait, can I tell the story? We're gonna protect this person's anonymity, but we were at the airport the other day, and there was a Grindr profile that was like, Nick, the editor, like, please message me, because we were in town and they knew Nick was there. You know, I was gonna do silver glitter on top, you guys, but I just feel like for the size of the venue, like, that's fine. That's gonna read. No one's gonna see silver glitter. That's fine. You guys, I'm just putting a couple things back in my little carry-on here because I go straight back out tomorrow. You know, I thought having the break coming up would give me like, it would buoy me through the Pride season. Instead, it gives me those, in addition to being sick, the most cunty senioritis, everything. I'm just like, how do we do the quickest makeup? It's not that I don't enjoy it, I'm just like, ugh. I'm doing this stage white right under the eyes. I really want my under eye to be like, whoosh. So I'm really packing that white in right there. We just need to do some lips, and then we're gonna do some finishing spray. So let's figure out a lip situation. Lately, I've been really into that Flat Out Fabulous from MAC, so I think I'm gonna use that today. It's so beautiful. I've been using this with magenta lip pencil, you guys, and it's just this purple, like purple pink, like frozen, like deep but not too deep berry. Is so pretty. I'm gonna show you. And you know, I worked for MAC a long time. You know, me saying I work for MAC, that's my Lady Gaga, like 100 people in the room or whatever. I don't think they had Flat Out Fabulous when I worked there. I think it's like last 10 years new. And I just discovered it like semi-recently, and I really like it. And I love it because it's a retro matte formula, which if I remember correctly, I think those are formulated with clay. So it's like Ruby Woo, where it's like a face tattoo. It's so dry. It makes your lips feel like the Sahara Desert, but it's not going anywhere. I've also been really struggling with how my lips look on the pit stop. Do you guys notice that? I feel like on the pit stop, my lips look weird. I don't know. I don't want to be controlling, but I'm like at the pit stop and I'm always like, this lighting could be a little better, right? Yes. I'm like, this lighting could be better. And don't yell at me. Pit stop, I love you. I'm gonna go into the pit stop next and I'm gonna be like, hey, how y'all doing? But like, why is the lighting in my YouTube studio better than, you know what I mean?
It looks oddly overhead.
Thank you. That's what I think. I think it's too overhead. Pit stop, if you're listening, like we basically should be looking at each other and there should be walls of light flashing eye level at each other. Because I've been watching it being like, why can I see my real lips so much? Because you guys know my real lips are, you know, you can see them. They're under there. But normally I can't see them because I overdraw so much. And on pit stop, I'm always like, those are my real lips just like sitting there. Like, hey. So that's magenta. And you know, normally magenta's a little deep for me, but for this Flat Out Fabulous color, it's like perfect. Then I'm gonna take talking points, and that's what I'm gonna use to fill in on the inside of that. I've just never been great at lips, and I think it's because I'm impatient. At the end of the makeup, I'm like, let's just put the lips on and move on. But then in pictures, I'm always like, oh, the lips is kind of the worst part of the makeup, usually. So this is Flat Out Fabulous, you guys. It's like this, again, I'm not a spokeswoman, but it's really almost purple. But on these bigger stages, I feel like my hot Barbie pinks wash out. So I almost have to go purple so that under the lights they look pink. I don't know, maybe it's mental, but that's what I think is happening. You see what I mean? It has some depth to it compared to like Stacy or something where it's like Barbie. This is a little, like a deeper skin tone could wear this and it would look really like Nicki Minaj vibe. Old school Nicki Minaj vibe. Do you guys ever think about that vine of that girl writing on that chalkboard and it says like Nicki Minaj? Think about that a lot. That looks pretty good. I'm pretty much into it. I wanna add, you know, this One Size palette, they have these like shimmer kind of things, and I've used these with brushes. To me, they only work with like a little bit of pushing on. So I like to use my finger and just push it on, but yeah. This is a lot of makeup. This is a lot of makeup even for me, you guys. Look how much blush this is. I think it's because I'm ill. I was like, well, if I flop musically, because it's at 4 p.m., like if I flop musically, I want to look good. And you guys know I'm starting my set with, did you guys watch my YouTube set or my DJ set? I'm starting with that Steal My Sunshine into Let the Sunshine In kind of like thing that I do, that slow melt. And it's not that that's hard musically, it's that like, if I mess that up at the top, it's so awkward, and I hope that doesn't mess up, but we will see. I've learned with DJing, no matter what happens, you just have to be in a really good mood, because when, not if, but when tech things go wrong, you just have to like smile and flip your hair and keep going. If you get too wrapped up in like, oh, That just flopped. Especially at WeHo Pride, everybody is like fully G'd out. Nobody cares. And honestly, there's been some not so low profile celebrity DJ flops tech-wise lately, and I don't ever want to be that person. I'm always trying to do a good job, because you gotta think, I'm technically a celebrity DJ. Real DJs don't like celebrity DJs. They love videos where we up, so I just never want that to be me. I think this looks pretty good. I'm gonna finish the makeup here with my all the way setting spray because I only play 40 minutes, but it's West Hollywood in the daytime. It's gonna be oh gosh. It's gonna be unbearable. It's hard because this kind of heat immediately puts me in a bad mood. Like, I just played Pensacola, Florida on the beach, and it was so hot, I had to like do a meditation of like, well, it's gonna be so hot, you're gonna die, but we just have to proceed. Like the other night in Boston, if you guys were at Solid Pink Disco Boston, you know I was like having a meltdown. It was so hot. So I just have to hope I make it through today. I'm gonna show you guys the look. It's so cool. I'm gonna show it to you on the hanger. It's like this magenta bustier with like gloves and all these stones, and it has this cool jacket. So I think I want to wear, I think this is gonna be too hot. I'll probably take a picture and immediately take it off. But this has like peignets, and I think it's gonna be really sexy. So I'm gonna put this on. We're gonna be right back. You guys, look how cool this little cage is. This little cage. I want to do this little white line here, but I'm afraid of messing it up, so we're gonna enlist the professional phenobarbital. Didn't I just shit on people who other people do their makeup? We're using Play Pigments in Player One because it's so liquidy. It's easier than Hotline because it's like, but look at that. Yes. Because like, look at the difference from that to that. Do you see what I mean? It just looks so crisp. Crisp. It looks crisp and crunch and creamy and like a graham cracker. Sucking fucking cock. There's moments where like, I know you know this too, Fina. There's moments working with Katya where something happens in culture and I go, I'm gonna hear that for 6 months. When sucking dick and cock happened, I was like, we're gonna hear that for a while. So this is pretty much the final look. We also have like, this look has alternates to it. So it has like that peigne I told you about, and then it has these like fake thigh highs, but it also has this jacket I wanna try on, but I don't think I'm gonna wear it today. Do you guys think my hairline's too far back? I'm trying to wear my wigs farther back because I tend to be a no forehead bitch. So I've been trying to wear my wigs farther back. I think it looks okay. And then we have this jacket, which I don't think I would wear unless it was like to walk on and immediately take off because it's so hot. Look how cool this jacket is, you guys. Oh, look how hot and sexy this jacket is. Ooh. But it's too much. We're gonna wait until we do Solid Pink Disco in the winter for this jacket. So the last thing we're gonna do before we go is I always have to do a headphone check to make sure my headphones can fit on my head, so I know what I'm gonna be like struggling with. And usually in drag, nothing fits on my head, so I end up having to like, if you guys ever see me DJ, I look like a doctor because I kind of wear it like a stethoscope. It's a little bit like this all night because I usually can't do this. Yeah, I can't do this, so. Or a lot of my sets, you guys notice I barely use my headphones and I have to mix in the monitors because I can't fit these on my head, so. And then I just have my little computer with my little record box and I make sure all my music is ready and everything and put on a flash drive, and I think it's time to get in the car and go to the function. This is where I belong, on the floor. I need to think about this. So we're in the car, we're headed to WeHo Pride. I'm already starting to get tangential sort of texts from men I met years ago being like, where are you? I wanna say hi. And that's just how it goes at Pride. It's your best friends are like, I'm not going to that. I don't care what you do. And your guys you fucked 10 years ago are like, where are you? I want to say hi. Well, I don't want to say hi, Jeremy, you know? So we're gonna go in there. We only have 40 minutes to play. No sound check allowed. So we're just gonna hope everything goes well. I mean, I feel like I really will be okay. I think it'll be okay. I gotta turn on all my settings when I get up there and then, you know, it's gonna be fine. It's hot. And I'm tired, but you will never know that based on what the audience will experience. This is the part in the ride where we start to get closer to the event. So when we see gay people on the street, sometimes we roll down the window. Do it. And we do scream. We do. It's not my first time in the back of a police car. That's actually true. I did a few years as a K9 unit. Yeah. If I was a cop, I would wear like all pink and my K9 unit would be like a half dozen Pomeranians. Look, we're in front of Sir, a sexy, unique restaurant. Shout out to LVP. Fun fact, did you guys know LVP wakes up early, goes to the flower district and picks out the flowers for her restaurants? Crazy. She'll call me at 7 a.m. on the elliptical and she'll be like, oh, I was already at the flower market. I'm like, lose my number, bitch, it's so early. So we're there, so we're gonna get out and start walking, you know. I just feel good because I love on Pride when gay people dress up in drag bad because they're bad at drag and they look bad and you can tell it's bad. All right. And it makes me feel good. Okay, let's go to Pride. Okay.
Oh, hey, thanks so much for the vodka.
Oh, of course. Oh, it's this way,
And I'm
Nick.
not even a vodka girl.
Well, thank you. Oh,
Interested.
hi. Oh, you look so nice. Wow. Thank you for wearing pink. Oh my God. Wow. Oh, wow. Hi. You look awesome. Wow. You look awesome. Oh. Hello. You guys look so nice. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I know this lighting isn't great. I'm just gonna check these myself because you always want to eliminate variables. Eliminate variables. Some artist called Diplo apparently is playing after me. I don't know. Nobody's heard of him. He's getting his start in the industry. Woo. Oh, you look so nice. Wow, wow, wow.
Thank you.
So you're doing Jimmy. And then I'm gonna come over and do the switchover with you.
Oh, perfect.
They said it's a 1-minute switchover, so if you want, you can literally just, I'll come out, hug you, we'll clap, we'll wave.
Okay.
And you can just spin out, and I have one of those cheesy like intro, like, are you ready? So,
Love it. Okay.
like, bring it on, prepare for total domination.
This hair is telling me it's
Oh,
amazing.
thank you.
There? I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
nice, actually.
Did we work on a photo shoot together once?
Yeah, with Frog.
For Katya?
Red Scare.
Yeah, for
is that the
Katya,
name?
that's right.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
It's for my YouTube. Say hi.
Hi.
Doesn't
Happy
she
Pride.
look beautiful? Show the look. Show the look.
Hold up. This little Elvis.
Now, as far as shoe game,
Yeah, what do we think? The Crocs or?
so, you know, it's a Pride, and usually I know a lot of these people, so I thought we would knock on some doors, say hi to some celebs, do some cold calling. Hello, have you heard the good news? So let's start with Big Frida, shall we? She must be busy. You know, we'll try the next one. Look, Orville Peck. This I know really well, so. Sleeping it off. Sleeping it off. Sleeping it off. And then, of course, we gotta say hi to Diplo. He's shy. Hi, we're here with the girls. Introduce yourself.
How are you? My name's Jimmy the Queen. How you doing?
Hello. Hello.
Hello, mate. Cockatoo, you flaming cockatoo.
Yeah, Jimmy and I did Solid Pink Disco together in Sydney.
We did.
Just like in, was it February maybe?
December. Yeah. But you know, time goes fast and having fun, honey.
I remember it well.
And here we are, We Hope Pride. Woo! Round two. Round two.
Who is it?
Hello.
Oh.
It's me. Oh my God. Oh my God, you look so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my God.
This
Happy
is new.
Pride.
Amy just made this. Isn't it amazing?
Is it? Well, I'm gonna f***ing steal that
And
in
look
about
at
2
these.
minutes. You know that, right?
You don't need as much fabric as I do, but.
Amazing.
Oh,
as
thank you.
always.
No, I have been experiencing some light exhaustion, so we're gonna combat that with a little bit of Red Bull today. If the yellow Red Bull's not your favorite, you don't know what the f you're talking about. Now, what I'm worried about, Nick, sometimes my little outfits touch the buttons on the CDJs. So I'm hoping my little things here don't touch the CDJs. Hi, Javi, how are you? Don't you look nice? Ah. So, final thoughts. We're Jimmy the Queen and I are like overlapping. So I'm gonna go out there during her last song, clap, 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 do the switch over, and then have this little intro piece that I play Still My Sunshine, and then we do this like 38 minutes of bright summery music. And then hopefully I don't look so fucking sweaty, but no promises.